What if I told you that you've been playing War Thunder wrong this whole time?
You've piqued my interest by telling me that I've been playing War Thunder wrong because I haven't been pulling any kills with the F-14. So tell me, how can I improve?
Coming up in this video is going to be some harsh truths and realities and just opinions of mine. Of course, taken with a grain of salt, be an adult about it. But this is probably not a video that Gaijin wants me to make, but just the truth is the truth, and there's a lot of hard truths and realities out there, and there's a lot of hard pills to swallow, so...
I'm not gonna lie, you sound like a 40-year-old mother when you use the term hard pill to swallow. That's all I really have to say here. No offense, buddy.
Stay tuned. I'm going to drop some stuff on you guys and share some wisdom of a player who's played over 6,000 hours of War Thunder. One of the first biggest problems in War Thunder is that you see stuff like this.
Now you're attacking the content I make? I mean, look at this.
Let's go. Moving silent, feel the violence, the excitement. I know the assignment. I'm taking over. I'm sick of mediocre. I'll be the closer. I got a different motor. I got a mission to win it, some ammunition to get it. Don't need permission to finish. Got an addition to scripting. Got some convictions I'm living. Once I'm committed, I'm in it. Got a prediction, I'm winning. The hate change, so they try to push and fight it. I stay steady, yeah, I've always been defiant. Up against the beast, yeah, I'm up against a giant. But now I'm gunning for their heads. And I will die with the strength.
When you first see high tier stuff like that, you're gonna obviously think to yourself, wow, that's cool, or I want that, or that's really interesting. And that might be what got you into War Thunder, or you may have found out that the game scales all the way up to that level.
This is very true. The jets and the props are the big parts of marketing for the game. You don't see a lot of the tanks. The tanks are usually not the main selling point of any update, except for the one where they added bulldozers.
And that is cool, it's great. But there's a lot of space and filler in between that, and it takes a lot of time to get to that point.
Not disagreeing with you right there. That's pretty true. Yeah, it does take a long time to get to top tier. It's almost like you should probably have to earn your way up there. Even if it means spending years playing this game just to get to top tier.
And I'm going to cover a little more on that just a little bit here, but you're going to find that you probably have points and times where you just can't stand the game, but you're still playing it. Especially if you progress and you play it, fairly regularly, because the game's quite addicting. I mean, let's be honest with you. You wouldn't be watching this video if you maybe didn't feel that a little bit.
Shit, okay, you got me there.
Or maybe you're just getting into the game and you don't know what you're getting into. So as a new player, just starting from the beginning, you're going to realize that you suck. You suck at the game. It's a new game, you're new to it, and you may have had 1 or 2 good games, but you don't realize what it takes to be good at the game and be profitable, because as of right now, or at least before the La Royale update has just come out...
Bro, just said La Royale, not La Royale. A little bit of French helped.
It takes a lot to maintain positive line growth and stay on top of things, especially at higher tiers. You're gonna really find it at higher tiers. They're gonna show you at the beginning of the game that, hey, you can progress fast, but then you're gonna realize it just slows down. And so at some point you're gonna realize, damn, I'm really moving slow. I'm really moving slow and I want to progress. And you're gonna have a few options, right? So if you haven't jumped on it already, you can get a premium account, which, I'll be honest with you, that's probably my biggest piece of advice on this whole video, is have just a premium account. At the bare minimum, have a premium account. War Thunder is a free-to-play game, but it's free to play, and you understand what that means.
Yeah, this game is real free. Super duper free. Like, it was so easy to get the F-14 without paying anything.
You're going to have to pay to essentially progress at a rate that's not going to be, like nails on a chalkboard. So get a premium account and play War Thunder with that. If you're playing without a premium account, I'm sorry, I really can't help you. The game's going to move slow, and it is what it is. So if you've accepted that as a reality, then we can move forward.
As this funny man said, we're moving forward into Vietnam, but we're moving forward.
So once you cruise through a premium account, you're going to be busting through ranks 1, 2, 3, even 4 at a rate that I would consider bearable. Definitely bearable. And I'm a little bit different. I really do enjoy grinding the vehicles out and getting all the modules and doing everything. You're not going to do that, and most of the attention spans of people that play War Thunder, and this is just a reality, are low. How many times have you seen people ask for bigger maps in top-tier jet games if you've played top-tier jets? You know what I'm saying? It kind of goes hand in hand.
Joke's on you, I like big maps at top tier. You wanna know why? Because the AIM-7s, the AIM-54s, they all have very long ranges. It doesn't matter how big the map is. The missiles go farther.
And part of that is War Thunder's, slow progression right now and having some issues. So hopefully they're going to fix that in the next coming updates. We'll see. So you've got yourself a premium account. And, you're getting games, but you're still getting slammed because you're a new player, and sometimes you just die. You die, you might get 1 kill and you die, and it's been a tank game, and you brought out 4 tanks, and you still died and got 1 kill and an assist. And then you realize, damn, I took out all these tanks, and I've lost Lions. And that's something that really doesn't happen to me, because I play, I wouldn't say consistently good games, but I have enough good games. I have enough experience into the game where it's not a problem. So a lot of top-down perspectives, a lot of high-end YouTubers, a lot of people that are good, a lot of people that are playing, are not having the same problems that you have.
My bad. I thought it was just common knowledge that people who've been playing the game for years are going to be better than people playing the game for 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year.
Constantly coming up negative on Lions. Having to play a shit ton of extra games just to get a few modules and research and stuff like that. It happens. It's just going to be part of the life cycle of the game for yourself. So at what point do you think maybe that you'd feel that you can get consistently, have some good games and have some good, have something going on for you? I think probably around the 1,000-hour mark is where I personally see players able to conquer some of the game mechanics. And
I crossed over 1,000 hours and I still barely know what I'm doing at low tier. Let alone at top tier with my F-14. Help, please.
And not just feel like you're just doing whatever you can to keep yourself alive. So at about 1,000 hours, I would expect yourself to get better. But there's so many nuances. There's so much information in War Thunder. There's so much everything. It's very overwhelming, especially at first.
Overwhelming? What are you talking about? What's so overwhelming about this? Yeah, no, I really don't see what's overwhelming about this game. Nothing seems that overwhelming to me. I'm not visually overloaded.
It takes a lot of time, and even after that 1,000-hour mark, I'm at 6,000 hours. I'm still finding out things that are new.
Instead of you learn something new every day, you learn something new every game, should be the phrase.
I'm still finding new things out about War Thunder. I wouldn't say every day, but there's so much that I don't know, and I know that I don't know about War Thunder. And I play a lot. So probably at some point during rank 3 or rank 4, you're probably going to be a level 30-something, maybe 40-something, and you're going to go, wow, this is actually moving really slow. And I just watched a Fly Daily video. I just watched a whatever video. And damn, that stuff that they're using is really cool. I want it. I want to use that.
Just like in real life, if you want something, you gotta work for it. You can't just be handed an F-14 Tomcat. You gotta grind for this beautiful, swept-wing godsend of a naval aircraft. You can only get the area denier once you grind for it.
I want to continue to move through the ranks. I want to continue to move through the ranks and get those things that they have that looks like fun. I want that. I want to grind towards it. I'm grinding towards it. I want the F-16. I want the F-14. And so your next option is, and honestly your best option if you want to go to that. I'll just throw this right out. Go get whatever premium top tier plane. Go spend your $60 or your $40 or get it on sale. Maybe catch it for $30 during a sale. Go get your highest tier plane that you can get that can carry bombs. And it's very simple. Bomb the bases, and whatever missiles you have left, go try to kill some planes. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. I'm going to link Trepka's.
Jiggle snap, baby, and talk with my not on series. Baby boy says, align my jiggle you until I sleep will snap up ends.
YouTube channel into this?
Never heard of him. It seems like a pretty cool guy. But there is a counter way to grind. And that is with your premium, with your 5,000 silver lions. Use your golden eagles, buy silver lions, just play the plane until you're good at it.
And it's literally what he does, and he makes it up ranks. And I mean, he cranks together some time periods that he plays the game, but he literally is blowing out tech trees in no time. It's very easy. It's very possible. You just have to pay a little bit of money. Expect it. It's a reality of playing War Thunder. Now that you have your premium F4 Phantom dropping bombs and shooting missiles and stuff, and you're bombing the bases, and you've got all that figured out, and now you're getting RP, you're going to realize I'm at top tier, and I've been getting slammed.
Just because you bought a premium that costed you almost $100 does not mean you're going to do really good at a match in War Thunder. I don't know anyone who would think that that's the thing. If you go from rank 1 to rank 8, you're going to die.
I've only gotten a few good games, and the only thing you're really going to be doing is you're going to be getting missile kills, because missiles don't require you to have to do much but be in a good aspect and hit the launch button. And you're just cannon fodder, and then you're going to realize,
oh shit, just because I spent $70 doesn't mean I'm good at the game. That's what you're going to realize, and I hope everyone realizes this. If you're new and you buy a top tier premium, you wasted your money. You shouldn't have bought it. You should have gone for a mid to low tier premium. That is the best for you.
Top tier is not really fun. It's just where you're going to get lions and research. And now you're stuck in this loop of, well, I'm trying to hurry up and get to the top tier, and I'm trying to do this. And now you have a really sad time playing War Thunder, and War Thunder has just become a grind. Then
War Thunder always has a grind, but you turn War Thunder into a chore when you're just trying to get to top tier. Enjoy low tier. Repair costs are cheap. The games are fun.
Realize the stigma of War Thunder is almost fun, and played in that manner, absolutely. You'll have a good game here, you'll have a good game there, but it's nothing in between all the games that you're just getting slammed on. And even me, I will probably have 1 or 2 games where I'm lucky if I get a kill, and then I might have a game where I get 5 or 6 kills, and we're talking planes, you know? It might have, you know, it's back and forth. And I could have maybe 3 or 4 consecutive games where the tiering's hitting right. There's a ton of premium, so I'm getting dropped down into their game, down tiered into their games. And, you know, we're having really good games. I'm slamming everybody. They're all bots. And these are the people that bought these planes that are dropping bombs, rinsing and repeating. Guess what? Those are the first people that I'm going for in a match, because I want a few easy kills so I can get lions and go into my next game and have a better game than they did.
This is why I made the point of learning with your missiles, is because then you can do better than Psycho. And then I get a really funny reaction from him on stream because I've encouraged you guys to shoot his ass down.
And at the same time, the same amount of effort is resulting in pretty much the same amount of RP, if not maybe a little more on my end, but less consistently. Now that I've painted the picture, I just kind of wanted to talk about that loop, that cycle of just making War Thunder a grind. Why don't you try to focus on a few individual vehicles, rank them up, get good with them, and play at the tier that most makes you comfortable? You can have all the same games, you can make lions, and you can progress in a rate that will allow you to grow with the game. If you're not growing with the game, you're just going to find yourself being one of those players that I'm targeting. And by me, I'm talking about all the other sweaty level 100s that have played this game for way too long and don't tend to touch grass. Me sometimes.
I'm not even a level 100, and I'm also guilty of this shit.
And you're just going to get yourself jammed up, and you're just going to find yourself hating the game, and then you're going to find yourself spending more money on the game. And once again, that's fine. If you got the money to spend on the game, be my guest and spend whatever money. It's your money, and spend it however you want. I've spent plenty of money on War Thunder. But what I've always done is really just kept a premium account and then just ground up through the planes. Now I have a few premium...
Like this. Bombing like this, and your A-10 that's slow, heavy, fat, but has 2 really good missiles just in case you need them. Yeah, that's one way to grind.
Planes, some things I want, some things I got. Sometimes friends buy me vehicles. It just, you know, that's just the nature of it. I've had the game for a long time, so I've got a little collection. Stand by one. Basically, the point that I'm trying to make is all these premium vehicles that you have give you a false sense of confidence, because premium vehicles are meant to perform better than the vehicles at that tier. It's just the truth. It's literally Gaijin has to make these vehicles that you're going to spend money on appealing to you, so it's just going to happen. And you're going to feel that you're always going to need to buy a premium to stay competitive at these tiers. Grow with the game. Do not jump ahead and just to play with your friends. And one of the issues is you might have a friend that's playing War Thunder, and he's at battle rating 10.0, and you know, or 10.3, and then you're like, oh shit, I could go buy the F5C or the Harrier or the A10 or just whatever at that area and play with him. And then, once again, that's fine. Like I said, if you want to get in and go grind that way and that's you, go do it. Tell your friend to come down and play some low tier with you. Tell him he's going to make more lions without the sacrifice of losing a bunch of lions, because that screen at the end of the game is not how many lions you won. If you want to see how many lions you just made, go click your little messages and look at the after action report after the battle has already finished. You'll find that you're not making as many lions as you think you are. So a good tactic is maybe have just one lower tier premium.
Like, I don't know, the rank 2.3 KI-43 American Premium. Oh wait, I already have that.
If you absolutely have to have a premium, or just go find a lower tier plane and pay attention to the multipliers of the research and the lions, and play that plane. Find a plane that you're comfortable with, or you've worked on, or you're having fun with, or just go try out a new plane, and then you're going to be able to make lions and not have to worry about the sacrifice of top tier. And then also, you're growing yourself with the game. Now, I'm going to leave you with a few tips because this video has been running on too long. I just realized. The game is designed, I believe, because it works out like that for me every time. Once you have finished fully spading a plane, you should be just unlocking the next plane. If not, maybe you're a few games away from it, so what? So it makes it really easy to grow with the game. And also, every time you research across the tier of that plane's modifications, you complete tier 1 or tier 2 or tier 3 or 4, whatever it may be, when you complete that, you get an RP bonus. And you can get those modules close to being researched and then wait if you want to put that research towards another plane. The higher the tier of the plane is, the more research you get. And last but not least, pay attention to the RP multipliers and the lion multipliers on the planes, and that should kind of help you dictate and find a plane that you're good with or that you're comfortable with, and just play that and get good with it and learn. And the more planes you... Oh, shit. I missed this. I really totally missed this. The more planes you play, the more knowledge you have of the other planes that you're going to be fighting. It's good. Gain that knowledge. In the meantime, just keep sucking at War Thunder. Throw yourself at it. It's attrition. It took a long time for me to be good at the game. It's going to take a long time for you to be halfway decent at the game. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. You guys got my Discord down in the description. I stream a lot. So if you want to check out my streams, put on my notifications. You'll see me stream live here on YouTube. But without further ado, that's not the right word. I'll see you guys later.
And with that, I'm going to give you a couple tips if you get the fan. Number 1, your gun is a tool. Number 2, your missiles are for close range. Number 3, aim 7F's best option. Make sure you use them. Make a custom loadout with all 3 of these options selected. Also bring bombs. Kiss your mom. And I'll see you guys in the sky. Or the next one. Stay airborne. Yeah, there's gonna be some hard spells. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke.